Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Thank you for showing your girl some love and support. You see I'm in my scrubs, I'm ready to go to work, but I wanted to do a video for you right before I go in, you know, just to hype me up a little bit, get me a little excited to smell some fragrances. You all know that this is what I love, and you know, I always love sniffing and talking to y'all and reviewing as well. So the first fragrance we're gonna get into today would be one that I was waiting for a long time. I went back and forth on if I should buy it or not. Then I bought a so-called like cheaper version of it, or something that was similar to it. I loved it though, you know. And then one fragrance I actually purchased that I got a sample of from Max Aroma, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna buy it. I don't like it. No, it doesn't smell right. I think I said it smelled like body. And then another fragrance I've been wanting for over almost a year now. You know, I've been seeing it on Instagram. Absolutely love the name. So if you're interested in what I'm going to be discussing today, and this will be 4 fragrances, you know, something just really simple and, you know, just fun. You know, continue to watch, comment, subscribe, turn on those notification bells so that every time I do upload a video, you can show your girl some love. So the very first fragrance we're gonna get into today is the one I absolutely love. Y'all, when I wore this, I got so many compliments. I would say within 2 hours, I think I received at least like maybe 5 or 6 compliments. And this is no other than Jousset. And this is You Are My African Queen, the girl of my dreams. Anyway, this fragrance, oops, I'm sorry. This fragrance is called African Queen. And I'm head over heels for it. You see, when I take a deep breath, then you know that I love the fragrance. So it comes in this beautiful box, of course. It is a 1.7 ml. I did order this on Lucky Scent. I think it was about approximately $150, and then you get free shipping. I think if it's over $75. So let's get into African Queen. Let me let you know like the main accords first. It's almondy, not too almondy, not too nutty. It's fruity, it's warm spicy, it's powdery, it's sweet, it's citrusy, it's everything. Like, this is an amazing gourmand. If you are a gourmand lover, you're gonna love African Queen. I think I actually saw this on, I don't know why I can't remember her name, but I think her name is Gourmand Lover on Instagram. And I saw this last year and I was interested because of the name, of course, African Queen. And then I started to look up the notes, and she told me that it was a really good gourmand. And I was like, you know what? I think I really need to smell that. So anyway, let's get into the box, y'all. The packaging is nice. Yeah. The bottle is nice as well. Nothing too, you know, sophisticated or special. Nice bottle. What is 1.7? About a 50 ml? Yeah, I think it's about 50 mls. 75, 50 mls. 50 mls, yeah. So, beautiful bottle, really cute, simple, gold top. It says Jousset Parfums, and this is African Queen. Y'all, this is so good. If I had to give a fragrance a number, I would give this, because of the packaging, I would literally give this a 9.5 out of 10. That is how good this is. This is almost better than, I almost love this, or I might love this more than my Italica, y'all. The performance on this is amazing. You know, it lasted 12 hours. Now, I did spray at least, I think 8 sprays, but it lasted 12 hours, y'all. I didn't expect performance from this perfume brand because they're not widely spoken about. I didn't expect such an amazing performance and an amazing fragrance. So I'm gonna dig deeper into this house. And this is a house that's located in Switzerland. So in the notes are, you have your citruses, you have some almond, chocolate, of course, you have some Bulgarian Rose, Jasmine. Let me rephrase that. I think I said chocolate, but it's dark chocolate. You have Tonka Bean, Patchouli, and lemon. So this is an amazing fragrance, y'all. I'm not gonna spray it out here because I don't want any bugs to fly, but I have worn this twice and I've worn it all day long. And when I tell you it has lasted 10 to 12 hours, it has lasted. And everyone was like, what is that you have on? I gave the name of this fragrance out. I sent the picture of this fragrance out for the person to order it. And everybody that smelled it pretty much loved it upon first sniff. I love this upon first sniff. Now, as it starts to dry down in the opening, you do get more of that sandalwood, the tonka bean, you get the chocolate, you get a little bit of rose, slight citrusy, a slight lemony note. But in more of the dry down, like the mid, you get more of the lemon, the smooth chocolate, then you get the sandalwood. The rose in this fragrance is pretty much hiding in the background. This is a very clean jasmine. You know, I love this fragrance. You get the, like, you can break down pretty much every single note in this fragrance, but it's so smooth and blended well at the same time. If they had this in a 200 ml bottle, I would buy it in a 200 ml bottle. This fragrance is, if you love gourmands, it is backup bottle worthy. It is blind buy worthy. If you love the notes of like a vanilla, slight citrusy, chocolatey, who would have thought to put chocolate and lemon together? Those are two combinations that I would have never thought of putting together. Even in eating certain things, you don't want, like, I've never eaten a chocolate covered lemon. Now, I have tried a chocolate covered orange, which I did not like, but it was like a dried fruit orange. But I would have never thought, when I looked at this fragrance initially, I was like, rose and lemon, chocolate and lemon, how is that gonna work, you know? But y'all, I'm telling you, it is absolutely amazing. I love this fragrance. Actually might go buy me a backup bottle of this. The price was fair based on the performance and the fragrance. I mean, I wish it would have come in 100 ml for $150, but hey, to me, it was worth it. I love this fragrance. So yeah, I guess if this was 100 ml, if I bought an extra bottle, it would be $300, almost like a Xerjoff or a Parfums de Marly or a Kilian's fragrance, you know. But this is so much better, y'all. Like, yeah, I can't express to you how much I love this fragrance. Love upon first sniff, head over heels. Like, this is on the same wavelength as my kerosene. Why can't I think, y'all? I'm really tired. I'm very tired. I worked 70 hours last week, and I know I'm sitting here doing this video right before work. I actually worked 50 hours it'll be 52 hours today that I've worked. And yeah, I've been working a lot. The numbers are increasing. Unfortunately, we are seeing not the highest death toll, but we're seeing the deaths like we were seeing when we first started, you know, not the second wave, but the first wave. You know, that's what we're seeing. We haven't had COVID patients in like so long, in months, and all of a sudden, out of like 20 patients in our unit, we get like 5-6 COVID patients. And you know, these people are struggling to breathe, you know, struggling to live. You know, I'm coding people still, you know, no sympathy, y'all, no sympathy, because you know, it is my job and it is what I do. I absolutely love it, but it's really sad that they can't be with their loved ones. So it's like, you have to be there, you have to console them, you have to, you know, just make sure you're that, excuse me, the person there for them, because they have nobody and they're struggling, y'all. So anyway, back to fragrances. Yeah, this is really good. So get your nose on Jousset's African Queen, y'all. It's amazing. So yeah, everybody just, you know, I'm not telling everybody to stay in the house, you know, because you do have to live your life. And I believe that everybody has a destiny, and, you know, we all have to live our lives. But y'all be safe, you know, don't go wilding out and acting too crazy out there. But please be safe, wash your hands, you know, try to eat at home as much as possible, you know, and it's up to you to get the vaccination or not. I'm not a medication pusher. I'm not a vaccination pusher. You know, I'm none of that. Everybody has their own minds, their own individual ways. People with the vaccinations are still getting COVID. People without the vaccinations are getting COVID. But you know what? It's about being healthy. If you are healthy, you have a better chance at fighting it off and living your life. If you're not a smoker, you have a better chance at fighting it off. If you don't have diabetes, if you don't have hypertension. So all of you all that are running around with blood sugars over 200, you're not checking them, you're not taking your meds, you need to make sure that you do what is right, because you can get sick and you can end up in a hospital. You know, I knew someone that was super close to me, 46 years old. He died. He had diabetes, but he also caught COVID pneumonia, and he couldn't fight it because his blood sugars were too high. The blood, and there's so much life inside of your blood. You have your white blood cell count, your white blood cells, you have your inflammation, your inflammatory cells. You have all of that inside of your blood to fight these bacteria and these viruses off. So therefore, if your blood is not progressively flowing through your vessels, you know, you can't fight this disease off when it comes. So you have to get it in order. Hydrate yourself, drink water, take your vitamin C, you know, take your multivitamins, eat right, you know, get some sleep. And I need to talk to myself about that. Get plenty of rest. You know, I'm going to be getting some rest after this week, because next week I'm going to cut back on working so much, because yeah, it was stressful. And right now it's very stressful in the hospital. And, you know, y'all, like I said, we all have a destination and nothing's gonna stop it, you know. Only God knows when, what time, and you know, what day we're gonna leave this planet. But you have to do your part as well in getting healthy. Enough of the preaching and teaching, and let's get back to fragrances. So, all right, anyway, y'all, so the next one we have, so go get African Queen. If you're a gourmand lover, you gotta have it. So the next one we have is Silky Woods, and this is by Goldfield Banks. Absolutely love this fragrance here, but this was also compared to Majestic Woods by Juicy Couture, and I'm gonna let you all I'll let you all know which one I love more. So I love the packaging though, pretty packaging. Slide this out, I think it slides. So I've worn this once, you know. When I did spray this, I'm not gonna say I love this. Let's take this back. I like it. I don't love it. Like, I love, love, love African Queen Jousset. I like Silky Woods by Goldfield Banks. I did smell Pacific Rock Moss. I think I really liked it as well. I really, really like Pacific Rock Moss. But you know what it smelled like? It smelled like Bal d'Afrique. And if Creed Aventus and Bal d'Afrique had a baby, boom, and that was Pacific Rock Moss. I was so tempted on buying it, but I was like, why would I buy that when I just said it smelled like those two together? It absolutely made no sense. But the bottle is pretty, the juice is pretty, like it's very tempting. And the fragrance, the scent is very pretty itself. So let's get into Silky Woods. So it comes like this, beautiful bottle, right? Stunning bottle, you know. When I sprayed this, so this came out in 2021. This fragrance leans, it's unisex pretty much. It doesn't lean masculine, doesn't lean feminine because of the vanilla notes. So in here, it came out in 2021. It's woody, it's spicy, it's warm spicy, it's woody, it's vanilla, it's balsamic, it's sweet. You know, there's a little bit of, I think there's oud in here. Yeah, there's some oud in here. And it says leathery, but I get suede, as the note says. So in here, this fragrance also reminds me of Resindo Mateau number 5. Like so similar to that fragrance. So in here, you have your Ceylon Cinnamon, you have your Saffron, and that's why I was super interested in it, because you all know I love the note of saffron. You have your Suede, Oud, Ylang-Ylang, you have some Jasmine, you have your Tahitian Vanilla, Australian Sandalwood. You have some tobacco in here, which I really don't get tobacco leaf actually. You have your Olibanum and you have your Musk. So this is a nice fragrance, very nice. If you are a really feminine, fruity floral, you know, prissy, pretty type girl, and you love all things, you know, womanly and, you know, prissy, then you might not like this, because this is a little woody, musky, oudy. There's vanilla in here. Now, when men talk about this, they're like, oh, this is a really good vanilla. it's a good vanilla to men, I think, but to women, we're used to smelling like vanilla in our fragrances. And I'm not getting the vanilla that everyone or most men were discussing. Now there is a vanilla in here. This fragrance to me is pretty linear. What it smells like in the opening, it carries all the way through into the dry down, y'all. The vanilla actually kind of disappears in the background. I don't get any of that tobacco. I get more of the vanilla in the opening. I get more of like a suede vanilla. This smells like, just say you just bought a new car, or you bought a new couch, like a new leather couch or a new suede couch, a new car with the new leather seats, and you put a vanilla Christmas tree inside. It states cinnamon in here. I don't get a lot of cinnamon. Like Xerjoff Ouverture gives me spicy, gives me cinnamon, cloves, you know, spicy fig. This gives me like a watered down cinnamon. It's not too spicy. It says warm spicy, but it's a light warm spicy. It's a very nice fragrance. If I had the chance to send this back, would I? Yes. You know, it's nice, but it's not amazing. And it's not that special to me. And like I said, it smells like Rosendo Matone number 5. And there's, kind of gives me Side Effect vibes a little bit, but Side Effect is much better because it has more character to it. This is pretty basic to me. You know, it smells like vanilla, a little warm spicy with some, you know, woodsy notes, a little bit of oud. I do like this fragrance because it's not a heavy oud. This would be good for layering. Like I was thinking about it, and I haven't layered it yet. I did wear it alone. I'm definitely layering this fragrance with my Cassily Vanilla, Tihota, Mazzolari Vaniglia. Now in that sense, this is gonna be an amazing fall winter fragrance. I would definitely wear this in the summertime at night and layer it. You can probably layer this with a citrus as well. You know, as long as the citrus is not too like a lime citrus, but more of like a lemony. I could see lemon with this, with the notes in here, especially after smelling like the Jousset and the chocolate and the rose and all that. I could definitely see this layered with like a vanilla or a citrus. So anyway, that is, I would say out of 10, I would give Silky Woods a 7. I would give it a 7. Yeah, I would give it a 7. All right, so that's enough for Goldfield Banks, Silky Woods. So I hope you all are having an amazing day today. So next we have, I've already spoken about this, but we have Majestic Woods, and this is by Juicy Couture. You can layer these two together, Silky Woods and Majestic Woods, and come up with an amazing scent. Now, I love the sweetness and the praline note of Majestic Woods. This dries down to be stunning. The dry down is amazing. The opening is very woodsy, slightly oudy, very slight, not an animalic oudy though, a really smooth woody scent. So in Majestic Woods, again, it's very ambery as well. You have some woody notes, praline, you have your Ambroxan, amber, and Tonka Bean. So this ambery, woody, balsamic, it's sweet. So yeah, between the two of these, which one do I love more? I'm leaning a little towards, more towards Majestic Woods, but the smoothness and the cleanness of this fragrance is beautiful. But I love the dry down in Majestic Woods. Which one would I reach for more? Probably Silky Woods, because I would do a lot of layering with this, and I paid a pretty penny for it as well. So I think this was about $250, $240, I think, or $270, I think it was. Really nice fragrance, but like I said, I really like this one, and I love this one. But because I don't know, it's really difficult. I like both, okay? I really like both, but I love the dry down of this one. And the fragrances are very, very similar, but this is sweet. If you don't like sweet, stay away from Majestic Woods. If you want more of this is more for women, you know, or anybody can wear what they want to wear. But if you like sweet fragrances, then go for this one. If you don't like so sweet, then go for this one. But the same woodiness, y'all. So anyway, I hope I didn't confuse anybody in that little segment right there. But the praline note in Majestic Woods, delicious. It's like a caramelized praline and like a, not burnt, slightly burnt, but like a caramelized praline. So next we have a fragrance that when I initially sprayed it, I smelled like warm body odor, but I wore it again a couple times, a sample that I ordered from Max Aroma. Then I wore it again and I was like, you know what? And then one day I was drinking a peach Bellini. I was like, you know, for some odd reason, I'm tasting the smell of Cassily. So I ended up buying Parfums de Marly Cassily, y'all. And I've changed my mind, you know. I really, really like this a whole lot. It's a beautiful fragrance, you know. Yeah, I like it. I changed my mind. I rarely change my mind on fragrances. And I think I changed my mind on 2 fragrances ever in life. And I think it was MFK, Baccarat Rouge 540, and then Cassily. Other than that, y'all, you can pretty much trust what I'm telling you because I don't change my mind about a lot of stuff. You know, once I say it, word is bond, okay? So anyway, this is Cassily by Parfums de Marly. I ended up, and maybe because I didn't wear it full body, you know, the first time, I just sprayed it on my hand, you know, and then a couple times I wore it full body. I almost used the sample up. And I kind of I started loving it. And I was like, this smells really good. And then I had a couple other people smell the fragrance as well. You know, I didn't like it because they liked it. But, you know, they gave a very good compliment on this fragrance. The day that I got it and I took it to work and I let a couple of nurses smell it and they were absolutely head over heels for this one. So in this Cassily by Parfums de Marly, now it smells peachy, but there's no peach note in here, but I think it's the combination of the fruits in here that make it smell peachy. So you have your red currant, your floral notes, you have some plum in here, you have some vanilla, tonka bean, you have mimosa, which you definitely get a lot. You have your Bulgarian rose and some sandalwood. Now in this, I do get a little bit of rose, and I do get the mimosa, I get some plum, not a really deep plum. You know, maybe like the purple plums with the white flesh inside, that kind of plum. I get some fruity notes, you know. The red currant, I think that's what I'm getting, is because I smell something like deep and dark and red, like some berries, you know, and the plum. But you know, this the mimosa, it's sparkling. Like I said, this smells like a sweetened peach Bellini. Like you took the peach Bellini champagne and you just add a little bit of like peach syrup to it. So that's basically what it smells like. It's pretty linear. You know, it doesn't change. I wore this on my body and I started to sweat and the fragrance came out. I think some people said this doesn't last long. This lasts 10-12 hours on me. I did spray it at least 8 to 10 times. You all know that is who I am and that is what I do. So, hey, love it or not, take it or leave it, you know. But I really love this fragrance. So glad. This is gonna probably be most likely the last of my Parfums de Marly. I'm gonna do a fragrance collection review soon with you all. But I also want to go through my houses, my fragrance houses as well, especially the 3 main ones. I think I did my MFK. I want to do my Parfums de Marly. I want to do my Mimo Paris. I want to do my Tiziana Terenzi. I want to do my, who else? Of course, my Xerjoff. Okay, so there are 4 fragrance houses where I have at least over, I think, 8 of their fragrances. So I would say 6. More than 6, because I think Parfums de Marly I have like 6 or 7, and then well, you know, Xerjoff I have a ton, Tiziana Terenzi I have a ton. So I'm gonna do separate houses. So anyway, y'all, that is my review. I'm gonna do another sniff with me video on Goldfield and Banks, because I ordered a bunch of samples, Pacific Rock Moss, Southern, I don't even know the names, but I didn't order the sample kit because there were some in there that I knew I wasn't going to like. So I ordered them separate from Lucky Scent, and I think there are about 5 of them that I want to review. And for those of you all that don't see this video, maybe you'll also get to see a review of Silky Woods in the next one as well, when I do my sniff with me, y'all. Is that a Mr. Ducky Duck? I don't know. So anyway, sound like a duck. There's a lake behind me, and they have tons of ducks. So we always see them, and geese like flying over our heads. I think I don't know what those birds are called, but they're huge. Swans. Yeah, I think swans fly, right? Yeah, I hope so. Anyway, if not, then, you know, hey, I don't know. Call me. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, never mind. I might get in trouble if I say that. So anyway, just call me Marcy, okay? So anyway, y'all, thank you for watching my review, and this is my little mini haul. And this is a haul. It's not huge, but you know what? I'm gonna consider it a haul, because guess what? I hauled my ass to work to pay for these fragrances. So yes, it is a haul, y'all. So anyway, have an amazing day. Go out to the world, spread amazing sillage, do good, be good, smell good, and you know, stay safe, everybody. Please stay safe. Get healthy. Please get healthy. If you are not doing what you're supposed to do, start doing it. Like, your life is dependent on it. You know, we're trying to get this lady to, you know, just breathe, just trying to get people to breathe and think about other things, and, you know, just trying to talk to them and say, you know, your family's waiting for you, and all that stuff goes out the window, and it doesn't even matter if you're not healthy and your body's just giving up, y'all. So anyway, love you all, and yeah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna be all right, okay? I'll be all right. I might need a little bit of counseling, but I'm gonna be all right. All right, have an amazing day, everybody. Bye-bye.